Start streaming. We should be live. Yep, we're live.
We're live.
First thing we need to do is we need to decide how it sounds. So if you could, please,
check mic check.
Check the voices. Yeah, because my microphone and the desktop audio seems to be not meshing well.
Actually, it sounds good. It sounds really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hello everybody. How you guys doing today? I don't know if anybody's watching this yet, but anybody watching out there in YouTube land, welcome. We are going to be starting Dead Space 2 today. This is more of an effort to get it out of the way. I know a lot of people that watch the channel continuously were not happy with the Dead Space 1 LP, but this is more for the catalog.
They were happy. Complaints. It's just they wanted to see us do something more than this. Like a lot of people said, "I'm loving the Dead Space. What's next? Are you going to do Dead Space 2? Or are you going to do something else? We'd like to see, something else." But Dead Space 2 is fine. So it's more or less they want to see us do other things too upon otherwise from Dead Space 2.
Yeah, and like what we're trying to do right now is we're just trying to get a back catalog in here.
Yeah.
If you never met us before, I'm Jordy. This is Kelly. We're Sounds Legendary. We've been friends since high school, and we enjoy video games.
We just decided what about a year ago that we wanted to do a channel.
I've been watching a lot of other channels like Run Button and places like that do like these co-op commentaries. By the way, the game's going on in the background. Subtitles on there if you'd like them. But
you're right, Isaac.
I wanted to do something like this. Me and Kelly mesh well with commentary. I figured it'd be a good chance for everybody to get something out of it. So we figured, why not? We're gonna make a side project, which Sounds Legendary. And we're just going to do games that we enjoy, that you might enjoy, and just kind of shoot the shit and talk about everyday life. It's going to be a mixture of things, so hopefully you enjoy it the entire time that you listen. If you like what you see, make sure you check out some of the other playlists. We're going to be doing Dead Space 2 on Zealot difficulty. I'm going to be playing this time. If you want to watch the original Dead Space, my man Kelly did it. It's in a playlist on our channel. You can find it. They're easily labeled. It's actually playlist number 2. This is playlist
number 1. Yeah. And you know what? This is actually one of my... Dead Space 1 will always be my favorite Dead Space because it was the beginning of the series. You introduced to Isaac, Isaac's the fucking man, by the way. And this one I like a little bit better than the original one because it was more refined in the movements. The actual kinesis had more of a purpose in this one than it did have in the second one, or the first one. And the graphics are upgraded.
Yes, I feel like Dead Space 2 is the best engine the series has had.
Yes.
Granted, Dead Space 3 kind of tweaked it, and it's a little bit more defined for controls, but like they tweaked a lot of things to go with the resource system, and it loses some of the original charm Dead Space had with like finding ammo, finding items, and things like that.
Yeah, and it took away a lot of the horror aspect. I mean, it had some decent jump scares, but there's no feel of claustrophobia and terror of, am I about to get attacked by a necromorph on the other side, this wall or this door? Do I have a regenerator chasing me? And that kind of made me sad that they did that. But 1 and 2 are still really good for the horror aspect,
I don't really consider Dead Space terrifying. There's some creepy atmospheres, but like it goes in the same category of like if a game has weapons, I'm not afraid of it.
Dana,
fair enough.
Found Isaac Clarke. Repeat, I have him.
Fair enough. Now this guy that is checking Isaac right now, it's actually a little bit delayed because I'm watching the stream, but he is. If you ever bought Dead Space 2 on Xbox, they had this mini game, this mini hacking game. And he was who you played as. He was trying to get the Isaac to free him for the unitologist.
You talking about Dana's brother or the psychologist?
The guy who freed Isaac from the straitjacket and everything. Well, not from the straitjacket, but from the room.
Yeah, the black guy.
Yeah, the black guy.
Okay. Which he's supposedly Dana's brother, but you know, might be adopted.
Which one is Dana?
Dana is the girl, is the MacGuffin for the first half of the game.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. It's been a little while. Names are a little, you know.
Blonde chick.
Yeah, the blonde chick. Gotcha. All right, time for the Isaac Shuffle, guys. If you don't know what I mean by the Isaac Shuffle, it's the beginning of every Dead Space game. It usually starts out with him running like hell from something.
How many times you mess up all this your first time playing?
Twice, actually.
I was much more than twice. I bumbled through that section for a while.
The run? The shuffle?
Yeah, the run.
It only took me 2 shots, because first time I went around the other way and got tackled by a necromorph. Second time I ran straight into the other room instead of taking that left.
Alright, what's the deal with the guys shooting right here? Do you know that?
They're security guards.
Right, they're Titan security. By the way, this doesn't take place on the Ishimura. This takes place on Titan Station, which is like a satellite, like a community place.
It's a mining satellite.
Is it a mining? Why do they have psychologists on a mining satellite?
Because it's a huge freaking it's a space station, excuse me.
Yeah.
It's a space station. It is a mining space station. They have a mining section, they have psychology, they have everything on there. But later on in the game you go through the mining area where they're pulling apart like asteroids and stuff like that.
Come on, man.
By the way, we're playing this on the not on the PC version.
The key subjects need to be.
Say that again?
I said we're playing the PC version.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're playing on PC. But yeah, it's such a good game and this is actually the first time our hero speaks. We actually get to hear Isaac's voice and kind of a little bit more reactions to the world around him.
What's his name? Gunn or something, right?
The guy who is holding the knife to his throat?
No. Clark's name. That guy's Edgar Foster. But his name's Gunnar Wright, the guy who voices Isaac Clarke, I think.
Yeah, I think it's Gunnar Wright. Hold on.
The rig is red.
Let me Google that.
It's red.
I really love how
in that wall locker.
I really love the emphasis on the red, the color red they just did right here. It's a good intro to like the health system for people who've never played the first one.
Take it.
Yeah, it's Gunnar Wright. He did the voice for Isaac Clarke in the second one.
Isaac.
That flashlight.
And apparently he did it in Dead Space 1. He did all the in Dead Space 1.
Isaac Clarke, is that you?
Which is interesting.
My name is Dana. I'm the one trying to rescue you.
Yep, he was uncredited, but he did it.
There's your chick.
And he also did it for Dead Space 3, so he is fully and utterly Isaac Clarke.
How do you know all this about me?
Your dementia will kill you. But if you can get here, I can treat you and get you to safety.
I love the world Dead Space created.
Because I'm not the one shooting at you.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see what Dead Space 4 brings.
I'm sending you.
I would like for Isaac and Carver to show up, not be the main characters, but to be around. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like,
I just hope they don't dip Carver. Like, lots of games do that. They'll create a character and then they'll just dip said characters. It might be a little too dark. I might need to change the brightness.
Well, I don't think Isaac and Carver should be dead. I think they should be.
No, I don't need tutorials.
They should be like in the background somewhere. Like you run into them, and they're on an opposite mission. And hell, and if they even want to, they can make that a frickin' DLC of what the hell they're doing. And I'd be okay with that. But on Dead Space 4, I want a different story. You know. I don't want a prequel. I do not want a prequel at all.
Did I not set my brightness right?
It's a dark room regardless.
Well, yeah, the brightness didn't accept.
And just like every single clock in the system, man, it is it's 12 o'clock.
Right, but like I have to keep the darkness up because on YouTube, when YouTube compresses the file and all this other wonderful stuff, it makes it darker than what I see. So like it would be almost like looking at a pitch black screen.
Yeah. So I've been watching this show called Sense8. It's done by the Wachowski siblings.
Sisters?
Sisters, siblings. I'm not sure what to call them just yet. I know they're transgender, but it's like
They're both trying to be girls.
Yeah, they're both transgender, but it's like, come on, they were brothers when they brought us the Matrix. It's fine. I respect their opinion and choices. It's cool.
What did they call themselves now? The Wachowski twins or something? I don't know.
I think they just call themselves the Wachowskis, and that's it. The first season aired like a year ago, I think, and it's really, really good. And the second season just recently came up on Netflix, and I'm working my way through it slowly, so that way I don't, plow through it like I do most shows. And a lot of things are coming to a head that, I've been waiting for. They finally tracked down the person that's been hunting them down, and they know where he lives and all this stuff. Like, yeah. They got Sylvester McCoy in the series, which is one of my favorite doctors, like Doctor Who. So that's cool.
What was the reason that Doctor Who could change form?
It's part of his anatomy. It's in everything in their genetics. Whenever a Time Lord dies, because of their closeness to the time vortex, everything where time is in there, they are allowed to regenerate into a different, same person, just different person. They're still the Doctor, except for their personalities are slightly different, and their physical appearance is different.
Right,
but
and they did this because
the
the first Doctor got sick.
Yeah, William Hartnell had drank and smoked a good chunk of his life, and he was having trouble remembering things and just doing it because he was sick, and they didn't want to end the show because it was so popular. So what they did is, instead of ending the show, they created regeneration, which is basically their way of cheating out death and keeping the show running. So currently, right now, Peter Capaldi is the 12th or 13th Doctor, if you count the War Doctor as one of them. But they don't really talk about him because of what he was involved in.
The War Doctor?
Yeah, there was a huge war on Gallifrey between the Daleks and the Time Lords, and it resulted with Gallifrey being destroyed. And the War Doctor was the Doctor that actually did it. And they go back and they kind of fix it to where it doesn't get destroyed, but you guys can watch that one and enjoy the change and everything that happens.
Needs my sensitivity higher.
Okay. So basically, that Doctor, after the war was over, because he had been fighting for so long, he turned into the 9th Doctor, Christopher Eggleston, and Eggleston's Doctor was a very sad Doctor. He was a very sad, just because he had just got done in the war, and he had just saw his entire race destroyed. And
so why did they disregard this guy as a Doctor?
Because he was kind of a blemish on himself. Like, he was, something that they didn't want to remember.
But wouldn't he theoretically be the same person as the original?
They are the same. He is the same person as the original. But I mean, if you did just something so horrible, wipe out your entire race, wouldn't you not want to? Wouldn't you want to ignore that? I mean, they all carried the guilt. They all carried the shame. It's just, they looked down on him because he was the reason, that there were no more Time Lords except for the Master. But you don't find that out until later. The Master is the Doctor's best friend, his childhood friend, and his nemesis, like his worst enemy. They grew up together. They were around together and everything like that. It's just the Master went insane and the Doctor ran away.
British shows.
You have to dismember.
Oh, I love British shows, man.
It's like Red Dwarf. That bitch been going on for
50 years, actually over 50 years now. Way over. 1962 is when it came out. So it's got a very rich and big history, which is awesome.
In America, we got The Simpsons.
Which has been on for 28 years or something like that now?
I don't even know what time. I don't even know what
insane.
channel the Simpsons come on anymore.
Still on Fox.
Yeah, but what channel's Fox?
I have no clue, but it's still on Fox.
All right, these monsters right here are called slashers. The best way to take slashers out is 2 to the leg.
And then 1 arm.
Yep. 2 leg, 1 arm.
Yep. Rip ears. Moving target. How you doing today?
Rip ears. Is it too? Is the game sound too loud?
I don't know. Let me check. To me, it's fine.
Hey,
Then
moving
again, there
target.
wasn't really any big action going on when I checked. I mean, the game sound is a little loud.
Let's just lower it another 10, just to be on the safe side.
But Doctor Who's a really good show. Love it to death. I don't know. Man. I've just been working a lot lately. My job, they give me a promotion, so I'm a key holder at Hot Topic right now. And that just kind of, a lot of that comes down to I have to open the store and close the store and do POGs and move things around, make sure it's running right, deal with limited crew, because we don't have very many associates because it's a small store, so we don't really need that many associates. But it's nice for like
That's
right now.
Corporate speak for like you need to work for 3 people.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. But the nice part is, like, most of the mornings I open, it's usually dead till about, like, noonish.
I'm controlling forever. Dirt in my hands.
Gotta get used to it again.
I told you to hurry. How'd you miss it?
So it gives me plenty of time to sit down and take care of all the shipment and pretty much anything else I need to do in the mornings. I'm about to take the trash out.
Yeah, I was gonna beat him with the trash can. My goal every time I come to this area is to try to do it with 10 bullets.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.
Got it.
Yeah. 9, 10. There you go.
I still got 1 left.
Okay, you're right.
Fine.
I do need your help. Talk to me.
Get to the stall.
Shot.
We don't have to be
Do the
friends.
BFB.
We're stuck together.
The big
Tideman's
fucking
your
brute.
enemy, not me.
I love in this game where he does the Iron Man landing, or the hero landing,
So where the hell am I?
falling through the vents.
How did another necromorph outbreak get started?
You're on
Yeah.
Titan
Text
Station
found.
orbiting Saturn. As for the outbreak,
Yay!
shit.
Please refer all registrations, complaints, and anxieties and psychological problems to the other hospitals in the area. We're booked and running low on mood-related medications. With the recent CEC layoffs and the increased tensions between unitologists and EarthGov, I thought I was more than enough spike in cases. This new wave is something entirely different. Dr. Brian Alper's Department of Psychology. So apparently they were having trouble with a lot of people coming in with psychological problems, most likely from the marker.
Which makes sense.
Let's drop the save.
That's what happens whenever you donate. You're playing on Zealot, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's see. You should be coming up on your rig here soon.
Stasis. This is the hacking game that isn't part of the first one. Which technically the first one, the way it explained the lore, whenever you see a door, you actually hack the door open.
Yeah.
Always restasis.
Can't get into a door. He's just auto hacking it.
That guy's an armored one, so.
Two.
It's gonna take 1 more for him because he's
Hey.
armored.
Yep. Gotta hit him in the kneecap.
which is funny. Like this mop right here, mops usually will count as a spear, but this one doesn't for some reason. Like you'll see here, we have our first spitter right here. That actually did count. On the PlayStation, that one won't do anything. Should be another one somewhere. That's the one that won't do anything.
Oh, the one right at the door?
Yeah. Better safe than sorry.
Yep. Oh, so that hoarder video you showed me was disgusting.
The poop lady.
Oh. That is just, I don't know how. Like
I don't know why
how
people do shit like that though.
But
For those of you not in the
instability?
know, right before we started this, we watched a hoarder clip. It was like 3 minutes long of something called the poop lady. And her mother lived with her, and her mother, instead of like throwing away her feces, she would like strain them into a bottle for some reason. They never explained why she did this.
Blah. No, thank you. Just no, thank you. Make us howl.
Okay. Who did that? Who did all that get? Text log found. Alright, let's get somewhere so we can read it. Chairman Donovan, this is Dr. Brooks. I've said many a times, and I'll say it again, I don't like the secrecy behind the new labs. They're installed in the psych wing. It's been 3 years, and we don't have the faintest clue what's going on. Such secrecy has no place in an open and free society. Their networks are so isolated we can't even tell they have one, let alone shift through it to see if anything unethical is taking place right under our noses. If we don't seek some traction on this soon, I'm going to Tideman and insist on formal review of these policies. Brooks out.
Tideman.
I don't. Let's wonder how well that worked out for him.
Probably not too well. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've probably cut him to death here, relatively recently. See, I liked voice Isaac. Yeah, it did kind of lose some of the tension with voice Isaac, but it was still good. Like, it was nice to be able to hear the hero's voice. Boom! How many times you died doing this?
0.
Really?
I've never actually lost a hull breach.
I've lost one, and it was with the. It was because I missed a shot on the running babies.
Missed a shot, so I'm gonna beat you to death with this wheelchair.
Right. Wow, that was a beautiful miss, by the way.
Mm-hmm. All right, time to get suited up, boy. Alright, since this is the PC version, they have all the DLC unlocked for free. See, like, I could grab a better suit, but I'm not. I'm just going to use the standard suits I have to pay for. Just in case you want to play along with us at home, and you're using this as some sort of guide, which, you know, more power to you. Thank you for choosing Sounds Legendary.
Yeah, thank you for choosing Sounds Legendary. I still love the shooting cinema scenes. These are probably some of my favorite like transformation cinema scenes.
That's
you don't actually.
It should have. Bethesda should have did the power armor in Fallout 4 instead of giving it to you within the first 10 minutes.
What? Find a station for it. And
like late in the game, you find
way?
a secret military base that has a T-51B power armor in it, and you fucking get suited up just like that. It's like, oh baby, you know. Let's wreck some shit.
I love the helmet mechanics too. I'm glad that they put the helmet mechanics in this game.
Alright, so here's the thing. I am going to sell most of my health. By most, I mean all of it. Here we go.
Why are you selling it?
Don't need it.
What weapons are you going to use this playthrough?
Haven't really decided about it. I'm thinking about think about line gun, secret gun, and force gun.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit detonator.
The Ripper is really good in this one.
I never use it.
I mean, the Ripper in the second game is a lot better than the Ripper in the first game. Like, they improved on all the weaponry, which is good. I don't know, something about the mechanics of the Ripper are a lot better.
Then he kind of gets me good.
What happened?
He jumped to knock me down.
Only played COD and Halo on 360. See, I mean, me and Jordy started gaming young, so I mean, before we started gaming, there was no such thing as Call of Duty and Halo and stuff like that. So, you played what came out. I actually kind of missed games like that where there's not like a million updates or a day one patch or anything like that. It makes me sad that nowadays there are day one patches for games, all that stuff. It's like, whatever happened to making sure your game worked?
These are called tripods, right?
Yeah, they're tripods.
Oh,
You get to fight a lot of them on
the elevator.
Elevator, yep. Which the force gun is really handy in the elevator. Because as they climb up on the elevator, you just bow, and knock them right off and destroy them. So,
Jesus, that thing was angry.
so fair warning, everybody. There's always going to be a little bit of noise in the background on my side because I have kids. They walk around, they talk. Life happens.
Tideman found you floating in space near Aegis 7 and brought you here for study.
Why can't I remember anything?
The marker you found imprinted your brain with a self-replicating signal. The longer you're awake, the more the signal spreads. It's killing you, Isaac. Tideman tried to keep it in check with memory suppressants.
You said you could fix it, right?
Only if you reach me in time. Tram station, get moving.
Transformation, get moving. All right. Well, I took one hit on the boss fight. I guess that's acceptable.
Well, you're gonna have to heal yourself soon.
Yeah, I'll hit it. The game drops more health when you need health than it does if you don't.
Yeah.
That's why I always sell it. Health packs are a great way of making money.
Because it'll drop when you need it.
Audio log.
So how goes your walking and everything, Jordy? I haven't talked to you about that in a while.
It's the only way to go down.
The audio log play.
It's their limbs, that's the secret.
Hmm?
The audio log play.
Broadcast out, so tell everyone you see.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well that audio log let us know to cut off their limbs. Alright, so we have a couple things we can sell here. We can sell the gold semiconductor. They're only good for selling. So just get rid of them. I need... That would be a risk. Yeah, it's not worth it. Not worth it. Alright, so we're gonna buy... We don't have the power node thing yet anyway. We go get it. Let's go get it.
You're gonna go get the first power node door?
Somehow still got him with 3. My walking? Today's the day I cross over 20 miles for the month.
Crossover?
Yes, I'll get 40,000 steps today.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Does he get up?
Congrats. I don't remember if he gets up or not.
Let's hit him with something. Can you get up? No. Stasis pack.
Get him. No, I think he's dead.
Got
I think
another
there's
text
something on the other side of the escalator, or the moving sidewalk, by the way.
Okay, let me see. Titan Station Quarterly Economic Report. Classified, authorized personnel only. Do not forward this. Titan Station unemployment grew unexpected to a 9.5% due to the collateral job losses from the ongoing collapse of local planet cracking businesses. The aftermath of the Ishimura incident continues to depress all planet cracking activity as more and more support services go out of business, leaving less and less capacity for planet cracking. However, Titan Station posts a small profit buoyed solely on a cash influx from EarthGov Scientific Research and Operations Facility. Human Needs and Services Organization has been spared, and the brunt of planet cracking collapse by the pickup in new traffic in the government sector. Planet Cracker docks, ship services, mining supplies, and tool vendors continue to post heavy losses. However, the CEC itself has found moderate new life in its facility for R&D development of the government. Big government, man.
And that's why they have the psych ward there. For government work.
Alright,
I think there's some.
Let's see. Power node supplies. So we actually can buy 2 power nodes now. So we're going to do that. We're going to sell our flamer fuel since we're never using the flamer. We're going to sell our stasis pack too. We don't need it right now. Stasis actually recharges in this game.
Which is a lovely, lovely ability.
Alright, so we have 3 choices here. I'm going to be using the plasma cutter. So that's going to be a good thing. We're going to grab the hit points right out the bat. Alright.
Yep.
I love telekinesis. So you're going to see me run to the telekinesis damage modules. So my rig is going to get some upgrades quick.
Is the telekinesis merged with your suit in this game?
Yes, the new damage mods are actually in your health bar thing.
Okay. It's one thing that I forgot they did, is they changed it from its own separate entity to a singular one. Which is a cool little feature. Oh. No! Frank, don't kill him.
Hey, my pet Ninja Gaming, welcome to the stream.
How you doing today, man? So what do you want to do after Dead Space 2?
Completely up to you.
I've been trying to think of what I want to play, something that I know pretty well. That won't take like a million years to play, you know? We can do it like a co-op game or something like that. Do you have Zombie Army Trilogy?
Nope.
It's
Why are you calling me?
it's Sniper Elite, but it's Zombie Sniper Elite. I think that would be pretty fun.
That is a pro tip. Any monster climbing over rail has exactly 1 health.
Has exactly 1 health. It does, doesn't it? We could do Resident Evil 5 or 6.
We could.
Correct. That one jumping out of the door always gets you. You want to do Metros?
Metros?
Yeah, Metro 2033, Metro Last Light.
Yeah, we could do that.
That would be really fun. Do you have them on PC? Do you have the Redux?
I have Last Light on PC.
Last Light on PC?
I have both of them on PS4.
You have the Redux though, right?
Yes, on PS4.
Oh yeah, they were the only ones that came out on PS4. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll do 2033 Redux next, and you can do Last Light. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Alright, so what I like to do in this room, this is the first challenging room of the game. Period.
It is. It is.
break the things. Come over here. Click this. It's going to malfunction. Get back over to this door and use this.
And it gives you spears, doesn't it? Next Nash, 14. How you doing, man? Bam! You know, I never thought about breaking all the glass right there. That's actually a good point. They should. There should be two that drop right around the washer and dryer. Do we have a first death? Okay. Ooh, I saw that.
Shit,
ow. Yeah, you did. That rough.
You got it done.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
What's my ammo looking like? 16. I do have a small health pack I can use.
How can you tell the numerical value?
What? Oh,
For your health.
My health?
Oh, you said ammo.
Ammo, yeah.
I thought you said health. I was like, yeah, ammo, okay.
Over here, small health pack. Text log. Alright, so what we got here? Titan Part 1. Unified Spacefaring Guild History Series. Titan Station, Conquering a Moon, Part 1 of 2. Planet cracking first became feasible in the decades following and discovered the United Field Theory, which allowed us to control the gravitation of the same manner we were allowed us to control the gravitron, as a device of some sort, in the same manner we were accustomed to in controlling the electron. The electron, okay. With the advent of a large-scale applications of the gravitron control, it became clear to the mining consortiums that they had a new tool at hand. Shock point drives were in their infancy, so extrasolar mining was out of the question, and the dangers of planet cracking were still unknown. Saturn's moon Titan was selected as the site of the first moon harvest as is known back then. Saturn was far from Earth, as its consorts were willing to work and still have reasonable access to timely supplies and support. So the first moon crack ever done in the Dead Space universe was on one of Saturn's moons.
Does it say which one?
It doesn't.
Oh, actually, I don't think they put more effort into this world. I think it's just the budget was a lot bigger, so it allowed them to do more with it. And I mean, for what Dead Space 1 was, it was beautiful. You know, the biggest thing it suffered from was it wasn't Call of Duty when it came out, and Call of Duty was the biggest game ever
when this came out. Well, it was just getting into what Call of Duty became.
Yeah, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 was out, and Black Ops 1 was out right around this time.
Yeah, Black Ops 1.
And everybody was all like, "Oh my god, Call of Duty is the greatest game ever! Oh my god!" And it just did not get the attention it deserved.
Well, we were head over heels in Call of Duty as well during this time.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. We both were. But see, I stopped when I played these games. You know, I had just moved back to.
You were in that trailer park in Sacastee.
Yeah, that was right around the time that this came out. It was 2010ish. So Call of Duty was still the biggest game in the world.
All right, boys. This part right here is hard with a capital H. What I like to do is not do that. Because you have a leaper here. And
this hole is
in the face.
Is he trying to give you a hug? He just wants a hug, Jordy. That's all.
I'm waiting on the screamer.
Yep. What's happening here, Francis, is it's the beginning of Dead Space 2. We finished up Dead Space 1, and we're gonna crack through Dead Space 2, and then we're gonna move on to Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light. Right there's gold semi. Or that's like a ruby semiconductor, isn't it?
I'm waiting on the guy. There he is.
I said you got to go a little bit further back in order for him to spawn.
I did that the worst way humanly possible.
Yeah, this is Jordy playing, Francis. Oh, that was a beautiful miss. Well done. And there's another one.
I didn't really miss him.
You missed him. That was a swing and a miss on that first one.
I hate the blast radius on these guys.
Yeah. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you have the Xbox 360 version of this game, and you played the hacking game that came out before it, I can't remember what it's called anymore. Ignition, I believe.
This is a conduit room. This is a pre-order thing.
Yep, you can in that room you can get the hacking suit and a couple other things to help the game's progression. Yeah, you can't get into it, which sucks. I wish they would have.
Looked like they gave you access to it later.
Yeah, or like they would have unlocked it on, now they would have unlocked it because I mean this game is old.
Yeah. And well, you can't even get it no more. There's no way to access those rooms anymore.
Yep.
Unless you somehow find a game with the code still intact.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Yay! Here comes the frickin' what are those things called?
Infectors?
I can't remember what those things are called. The converters.
Yeah, they're infectors, I think.
Infectors. There we go. Is there a difference between streaming on YouTube Gaming to YouTube?
It creates a base file.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, this just goes right to the YouTube channel once we're done anyways, so...
It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
Is there another one?
Probably because they stick pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Butt muncher. Wow, that took that much out?
Yeah, the train sequence is not easy.
Oh, he barely hit me. He hit me like a dying animation, and it took a lot of help.
Yeah, the dying animations take a lot. Yeah, well, I'm a dad. I have 2 kids. Married, got 2 kids. Here soon, I need to.
This you always want to stay under him.
Ah, the flying sequences. Love
The prey flying sequence is so big.
Yeah, those
Worst
things
part
are
of the game.
horrible. Yes. And it's so frustrating too, you know. My big question is, how the hell does the brute get onto the train? You know?
Maybe do something right here, like maybe that's what derails the train.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that, yeah. That makes sense. That there it is. So these things called fidget spinners. Have you seen them? Anything about them?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, like kids got them, and I have one. One of the guys at the mall that I bug regularly. He owns like a cell phone place, cell phone kiosk in the middle of the mall, and he's like, "Here, you can have this one." I'm like, "All right." And I've been sitting here playing with it since he gave it to me, and I can't help myself. These things are literally one of the most addicting game things I've ever had in my life. It is just ridiculous how addicting it is.
Holy shit, I made it. I thought I was dead there.
Yeah. You're designing them in EDP class? That's pretty cool. I like them. They're actually very relaxing. Strangely enough, I thought the whole thing was just a gimmick to sell a new toy, and it's crazy how actually relaxing they are. You sit down, you just spin it, and you hold it, and it is calming, which is insane. That something like this is this just calming. What's the storyline from 1 to 2? Well, at the end of 1, Isaac escapes, and he's flying back, and on his way back, they basically kidnap him and throw him on Titan Station, and he's in and out for what, like 6 months?
Don't know.
Or is it 2 years?
He's under psychic evaluation for a while.
Yeah, he's under for a while. I think it's either I'm pretty sure it's 6 months he's under psych eval, and basically they're just keeping him asleep and waking him up and keeping him asleep and waking him up, trying to find out what happened.
He makes a marker.
Yeah.
Because he has the imprint of the marker embedded in his brain because he was
exposed to it
for so long.
Yes. And now he, at one point, everything goes to hell because the marker they created starts taking over the station, and he gets freed by one of the unitologists. And now it is his mission to more or less escape. Where your planet was so frustrating for me. The ship, the whole crash landing part on the ship in the third game was fun. It was like playing asteroids.
Uh-oh.
It's a lot more fun with 2 people.
This one.
Oh, the Horde room?
Yep. Horde. What's my ammo looking like? 16 shots, huh?
About to be complete. That's what it's looking like.
What I like to do, boys, I like to get down here.
The nice thing about the Horde is they only take like 1 or 2 shots to kill. Nice stack.
We can't.
There you go. There you go.
Are the memories coming back to you? They're coming back to me.
Stomp on their bodies.
The good ones. And the bad ones.
I find myself playing recently a lot of Fallout Shelter.
You get into it.
The symbols too, Isaac.
It's rather relaxing, you know, just kind of sit there and play Overlord. Your minions shall work here. You shall breed with this person. And it's gotten to the point where I have to be careful what male and female I put into the sleeping rooms, because I've bred like a lot of my vault dwellers, so it's like, who have I not bred together? Because they won't allow, like, you know, inbreeding in the the shelter. It's create more.
Do we have the line gun yet?
Let's see.
Yes, we can buy the line gun. Go ahead and purchase it.
Isn't everything unlocked though?
No.
Why do you have like so many different line guns?
Because there's all DLC weapons that you could have bought in the game, but with the PC version, they're all, you have access to buy them all from the base.
What's the difference between the three?
Like with certain, they do like 15% more damage against certain type of enemies and blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Dana, there's this crazy guy that keeps contacting
Oh,
me.
my line
I
rack.
saw him at the hospital.
Nolan Strauss. He was a patient in the project, just like you.
Yeah? Why was he
I
there?
need that line rack.
All right.
He's a psychopath, Isaac. Stay clear.
We had a
of him.
save point, Jordy.
You know that he's unlikely.
Here soon, man.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Okay, because I gotta run here up to work. So if you want to hit a save point, and then we'll pick this up when I get back. That'll be right about an hour video.
Yeah. Can we have to do it at this exact second?
I have to leave here in about 5 minutes.
Okay, well, if you have to leave, and I'll just clear it up myself. So I'm gonna play to the next save point.
All right, make sure you shoot his head off.
Okay. United Spacefaring Guild History, Titan Series, Conquering a Moon, Part 2 of 2. A large colony was established on Titan to study the moon's every seismic detail and prepared for its disassembly. As the operation got underway, an orbital platform that assisted with the work became prototypes for the planet crackers that would soon follow. Titan was successfully cracked and harvested, only slightly behind schedule. It was a major boost for the beleaguered population of Earth who believed that their extinction was from lack of resources was imminent. Titan's harvest was halted before the entire moon was disassembled, leaving the small shard where the original colony started. From there, the station grew in leaps and bounds as a new era of planet cracking got underway, serving as both a critical research outpost and what is evident of shock point drives, a way station for all planet cracking missions going forward. It is now whimsically known as the Sprawl for having done just over that many years of its operation. Yes, I am playing this on my new PC.
Attention. This is Director Teichman.
Another text log. Alright, Altman's Footsteps, a publication of the followers of Michael Altman. We, the children of the marker, grow tired of the oppressive, thinly veiled attacks from EarthGov on our rights as to worship as we please, reduce hours of operation for church, fire marshal restrictions on the size of revival events, permits needed to distribute literature. These are all poorly concealed attempts to quash the truth, our truth, and they will not succeed. The blasphemous, short-sighted, reckless, destructive, and hopeless path of EarthGov has us on its dead end. Only the one and only Unitology has the answer to. Altman has foreseen it, and we are blessed to execute it. Prepare yourself, brothers and sisters. Convergence is nigh. This is where you start delving into the church culture of the game itself.
This looks like a Unitology recruitment center. Am I still on track?
Yes. There's an old maintenance access point in there that'll take you through the waste disposal system and into the Cassini Towers. Stay sharp.
So how you guys enjoying the stream so far? Another text log. Titan Station's Church of Unitology Recruitment Report. Perry something. Vested member. Type status fully paid. Recruiting has slowly marked the last few weeks. This is surely due to EarthGov's recent slander campaign, painting us as carpetbeggars and insurrectionists in the press. Regions from the churches of Venue's Waypoint and the Hillopause Observer are shocking in the latter week to strategize a response, except additional budget to be allocated to public relations to the media to combat this trend. Also, the CSC layoffs continue to negatively affect recruiting targets. We're down almost 30% year on year. It's always money! bubbies. You can skip that entire section by just being quick right there. You lose 3 ammo, but you'd use more than 3. And the resources you got from them weren't very good.
Okay. Whoever sees this, listen up. You can use kinesis to pull blades off dead ones and shoot back at them. Watch. Watch. Stayed alive 3 hours using this trick. You see? Just shoot it back at them. I'm gonna bleed out soon. I got clipped pretty bad earlier. So this helps you out. Whoever you are.
To answer your question, there is no collection for these games. You have to buy them individually, but they're almost always on sale. Dead Space or Dark Souls. I actually like both. Alright, so let's go ahead and level up some more. We're going to go down our rig. And we're going to grab damage. And that's where we're going to stop right there. Alright. We're going to actually upgrade our line gun a little bit more. We go straight to damage there. Don't need a damage increase here. So yeah, I think that's the correct response there. And here's the save point. And we will pick this up a little later, guys. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream. Thank you guys for watching the video. This is going to be the first video. This is getting the introduction done. I'm Wings of Redemption, or Jordy George, who sounds legendary. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.